Hey y'all, I'm back with another Plan With Me video, and this is number 22, and this is for July 2017, so I'll be working on my monthly view. The first thing I'm going to do is grab my very messy acrylic block, and I'm going to grab some Lawn Fawn stamps, and I'm going to start stamping in the numbers. Now I do realize these are pretty big, and as I move on with this particular spread, I do realize that I didn't have much room for any writing, and I'll talk about that here in just a second. I'm just going to simply go through each box and stamp out the numbers. I started with the ones and now the twos, and then I'm going to go in with the threes and so on. So one thing I want to talk about first is I've talked about this in my past, I think it was the previous Plan With Me video, is how the more I work with this mini planner, sadly, the more I dislike it for what I'm using it for. So because I don't want to waste it and because I want to be able to use it for something, I've researched some options. And one thing that I saw that I really, really liked was like a gratitude journal, or using it for like your daily readings and verses, and I thought that was like so great. And so what would be really cool is to use the monthly view for like what verses you're reading, and then obviously the daily view could be your reflection. So I thought that would be really cool, a really cool use. I could still decorate it, I could still have fun with it, but it wouldn't be so much for functional use, or it wouldn't be for functional use at all, just for just kind of for self-help and growth and things like that. So what I'm doing here is I've grabbed some pattern paper, and because this monthly view only goes to the 29th, I'm going to add in the 30th and the 31st by adding a separation there. So I just measured with a pen. I just drew from the corner to the corner and then cut it where the marks were. And I'll do it one more time so you guys will see. So I can stamp out the 31st underneath the 24th. So I found some yellow paper for my stash. I'm just going to mark it from corner to corner, and then I'm simply going to add some adhesive on the back and place that down underneath the numbers. And then I'm going to add the 30th and the 31st with those same stamps, and I'll link those stamps down below too. I used some Kelly Perky ink. I think it was just kind of it's like kind of a reddish pink ink. I'm not really sure if it has a name. So like I said, I want to use the planner moving forward. Now this week I still used it for like functional use, because it's really the only planner right now that I'm using like for my planning. And as you guys know, I'm using my memory planner for memory planning. If you haven't checked out those videos, I'll link those down below. I have 2 memory planning videos that are up, and I'm really enjoying that. So I'm using my big planner for that. I'm using my mini planner for functional use, but it's just not big enough. I struggle with the monthly view so much because I don't know what to add there. I have lots of my functional things on the weekly or throughout the week, but I feel so inconsistent with the monthly view because I'm like, okay, I add stuff about work, but I'm like, okay, but I have all that in the weekly view, and I don't add everything that has to do with work. So, and there's not really like things that are more important than other things when it comes to work. And then same thing like with, let me think, there was something else that I added. Oh, so like for my YouTube uploads, I added a play button for those, and you guys will see that here in a second. And I just didn't like the repetitiveness of it, and I didn't like that I didn't have room to write next to it what it was for. So I don't know, I'm kind of struggling with the monthly view, and I'm curious what you guys use your monthly view as. I think some of those problems will be alleviated once I get a bigger planner, and that'll be probably a couple weeks before I do that, but I think some of that it'll help, so I can maybe just do like household bills, which I don't add throughout the week, and maybe I can just do special events, and then that's it in my monthly view. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. So as I've been rambling, I've added, sorry, I got sidetracked. I have added a couple of stickers from the Mombi sticker books, the Create 365 sticker books, and also a couple of print and cut stacks that I have here from either like Aaron Bradley, or I think it's like JS Digital Paper or something. I linked all that stuff down below. Also linked down the sticker books that I have in my stash too. The stickers that say HKC, those are obviously personalized. I just printed them from PicMonkey. I used one of their fonts and uploaded it to Silhouette and Print and Cut, and I'll link the video down below where I show how you can do some similar things. I'm using those diary stickers to the left. I've used those quite a bit, and those are also, somebody created those, and they are print and cut, or actually somebody created them and then I put them into Silhouette and print and cut them. I don't know if they're originally for print and cut purposes. They might be. So here's what I was talking about before. I added a bunch of play buttons and I just wasn't feeling the repetitiveness of it. And then on some, next to some of them, I put what I'm uploading, and then to some of the other ones, I just pushed it. I just placed it there. And then some of the other days I just didn't even really have room to put it. So I did not love the way this turned out, but I still wanted to upload it because not every spread I love, and not every process I'm in love with either. And so I still think it's important to upload and kind of show you guys what my thoughts are, and so that I can get feedback from y'all as far as what you guys do when you run into issues like that. Like I said, I think some of those problems will be alleviated when I get a bigger planner and maybe have more space, and then just use the monthly view for specific things only, and just use the weekly views for specific things only. And what I'm kind of thinking, and some of you guys gave me some really great ideas, is going back to the vertical usage of the planner. So I had the big planner before. I've never had a classic. And using the classic planner vertically for one of the boxes for work, of course, one for crafty and one for at home, and just sticking with that instead of using like two of the boxes for what I want and then the other one for work only. I think that'll kind of keep me organized. And then I'm also thinking that I really want to incorporate like daily goals into that particular planner and kind of add some bullet journal features. And so I'm thinking about figuring out how I'm going to do that as well. So I know they have lots of add-ins and things, so I'm just going to have to kind of look to see what works best for me. Right now I'm looking through a little bin of planner stuff. If you guys want to know how I organize all of this, I do have a class on Big Picture Classes that shows how my craft room planner supplies are kept organized, and how I label things and how I keep it within reach, and I'll link that class down below too. But basically the things that I have sitting next to me or all around me, lots of it is our planner supplies or crafty supplies in general, and I just kind of show how I keep those things organized and separate. I'm looking through this little loose stack of stickers that are from Create 365 and just trying to find some things to add in where the gaps are. Like I said, I wasn't like totally in love with the way that it was looking, and I just felt like maybe I just need to use it more for decorative use versus practical or functional, and so that's kind of the route that I'm going. I love that I added popcorn on that Friday, and we didn't like watch a movie or do anything popcorn related that Friday, but I just thought it would be cute to add there. And then been continuing to look through those to see if there's anything else that catches my eye. I guess nothing else did, and so now I'm going to look through the student sticker book and find a couple little check marks to add, just some color and fun features. And I found this little scallop piece there that I'm going to add. I'm going to add one at the top and one at the bottom, and then a unicorn. I think I pulled something up. I had a little print and cut arrow that I just think I pulled from PicMonkey and just added a little task on the inside of there. And lastly, I'm just going to brush script with my Tombow markers July 2017. And that is pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this process. Let me know. It was a little painful at times for me because I just was struggling. But let me know what your thoughts are and what you guys use your monthly view for, and what your favorite system is to keep track of everything. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, or actually it's Sunday, so I hope you guys have a great week.